What's up, guys? zzirGrizz here for Who Dat Is episode 7. And I know I missed out on last week's Who Dat Is, and I was going to do the whole picture thing and everything, but I just been really busy getting moved into my new place and, getting all the finances sorted and all that good stuff. I have been playing some Gears of War 3, and I think, dude, Gears of War 3, like, I played the first one, I didn't play any of the second one, but the third one, it seems really cool. The only problem I have with it is that it really doesn't support Southpaw that well. I mean, it does have the lefty thumbsticks. I played like Southpaw, lefty, whatever you want to call it. But for the way I play it, I've got to like move up, to move forward with my right thumbstick, and I have to hold A to run. So I think they should have actually done some more work with that Gears of War 3 and made you or enabled you to customize like your button layout. But so I'll probably end up buying that, but I won't be playing it much. If I do, I won't be taking it serious at all. I won't be doing montages, but I might just play it just for fun with some friends. I also downloaded some Serious Sam and Wolfenstein, an old classic FPS, one of the first, I believe. So I've been playing the hell out of those. But anyway, let's go ahead and do the Who Dat Is. Got some questions here I've already looked at. First one, XGO Pink Mist. Hey, I was wondering, you were sponsored by Rapid Mods and you showed your Chrome controller in one of your vids. Do you use the mods or do you use it simply because it looks badass? And did you have any role models inspirations when you decided? Um, Role models inspiration to a modded controller? Question mark. No, I can't say that I had any role models or inspiration. As far as the mods themselves, I don't really use them a whole lot. I mean, I'm more interested in the controller itself because I mean it was like the mirror chrome finish and all the buttons lit up and everything. I wasn't really interested so much in the modded button features. I mean, I'm using a bolt action rifle 90% of the time. If you've ever looked at my combat record, you'll see that. So a mod isn't going to help that at all. So I'm doing it basically for the looks. Because when people hear about modded controllers, they always think, oh, you're cheating at the game. Well, modded controller doesn't mean that everything's modded buttons to give you an advantage over the other player. It could also mean, it's just like, different LED lights inside your controller and stuff. But anyway, so the part two on this badass career. Um, let's see, MRX Fix It. What did you like the best, COD 3 or War at War? Without a doubt, I liked War at War. War at War was a badass game. Um, the gore with the PTRS was awesome. COD 3 just flopped, man. I mean, they brought in what was it like medics and stuff. I mean, they introduced the rifle grenade, which ended up turning into well, I don't know. I guess there was noob tubes in COD 4, but I don't know. I like War at War. Um, you know, for me, like montage wise and stuff like that, War at War was a blast. It had lots of lineups. Like the maps themselves seemed a lot more balanced. Nothing seemed extremely overpowered. I mean, a Juggernaut was a little excessive, and what was it like the MP5 with the drum clip? But other than that, I thought it was more balanced, and the graphics were a lot better than they were in COD 3. But I mean, you're talking, some time difference in between COD 3 and COD 5. So, um, Pawn Zenobes, who that is? Have you ever secretly wished you weren't so famous? By the way, your vids are sexy, no homo. Um, have I ever secretly wished I wasn't so famous? Sometimes, but not really. You know what I mean? There might be a certain instance where, prime example, when I'm playing like a regular match and I'm trying to get clips and I get like, I shoot three guys with fully autos, get my triple kill feed, and here comes the fourth guy, and instead of trying to shoot me, he jumps off and tries to 360 me and I miss. And even if I would have hit him, everybody would have been like, oh, that clip was set up because there's a sniper trying to 360 Grizz. You know what I mean? So it's things like that kind of makes it not so great to be quote unquote famous. But for the most part, I like it. Wally Wallbang. currently working on Black Ops Montage, but can't seem to be so successful as to get usable clips. Since there aren't many amazing Black Ops montages out, what tips do you have for montages? Okay, I usually tell people the same thing. I tell this to a lot of my friends because a lot of my friends make montages. If it's not a quad kill feed, then don't use it. By that I mean anything with fully autos, sniper rifle stack ups, quad nades, and not only that, but you want to mix it up. And I'm not talking about just mixing up your trick shots. I'm saying, like get like a triple spray with like an AK, and then pick up a sniper rifle YY and no scope a guy. Get your quad kill feed that way. Just mix it up. Weapon swaps are really nice, and not jumping off of stuff, just picking them up and finishing off another group of enemies with a completely different weapon and continue the kill feed. Just simple things like that will make a big impact in a montage. But if you're not loading the kill feed, then there's no sense of saving it, unless you get like a triple, with one triple collat with a sniper rifle, or just a crazy ass no scope. Those clips are okay to put in as long as it's not all that the montage is. So that would be my advice for if you're looking for certain usable clips, then that would be my advice. And last, Mr. Chris LNT. When you find your Tomahawk challenge spots, what do you classify as a good Tomahawk, and do you ever try your spots online? When I'm doing my Tomahawk spots, I look at it like this. I look at it for the number of banks, or like the difficulty level of actually getting it to go through a certain area. So, hold on a sec, my phone's ringing. But anyway, yeah, so if I'm doing a Tomahawk spot, if I always say it's got to bounce off like at least 2 different things before it hits the guy on the bomb. Otherwise, it needs to go across the map and go through something with like a hole or like a crack. I mean, it has to just look really sick. And you also want the camera angles to, kind of spice it up a little bit. So if your Tomahawk hits something and then does a backspin after it hits an object, that's like the little things like that that make it look really epic. And do I ever try my spots online? No. That's one of the things that I don't really do is play search and destroy, because I'm an aggressive player. I'm way too aggressive to, just be sitting back waiting in a corner. That's why I like, team deathmatch domination. I like fast-paced gameplay. Otherwise, like, my hands get cold and I play like crap. So, nope, I don't really try my own spots online. That's why I post them up to you guys, because even though I don't really play the game type that much, I do enjoy watching people kicking ass. So, there you go. There's my Who Dat Is episode 7. If you guys got some more questions, you can send them in next Tuesday, and I'll try and get to them. Alright, later guys.